Now, what if I told you that you could have a 120-inch screen, movie experience, computer experience, gaming experience, and it could fit in your pocket? Yeah, you heard that right. It can fit in your pocket. Well, today we're going to take a look at AR glasses. These are the Dream Glass, and they give you the ability to see a 120-inch screen that can be used for gameplay, for watching movies, or for even connecting your computer and having a secondary screen. Let's go ahead and check it out. Now, you heard that right. Being able to have a home theater experience, a game theater experience, or even a work experience on an 120-inch screen is mind-blowing. That, especially when you think about something that is this small. This can fit in your pocket. This can definitely fit in your backpack. It could be in your purse. And this means that anywhere you go, you'll be able to have a 120-inch screen experience. Now, these are AR glasses, which stands for augmented reality. This also means that you're not going to have the type of isolated experience where you're not aware of your surroundings, but it's kind of like an overlay. You'd still be able to see a lot of the things that are going around you, but you'd be able to also see a fantastic, incredible image. So let's talk about the specs for a second. These are the Dream Glass. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up so you can see what they look like. And they are AR glasses, as you can see right here, that will give you the ability to have a 120-inch screen, a 1920 by 1080 image, or micro LED is found in front of each eye. It also has 4496 ppi, right? Pixels per inch. That's pretty significant. And as you guys know, I wear glasses. So it does have the ability to do adjustments 0 to 500, and they're myopia friendly, right? So that means that if you take off your glasses, they actually have the ability, with some adjustment points right here, to do corrections so that you can have a great movie experience, or gaming experience, or work experience, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Check this out. 2D and 3D capable, 360-degree head tracking, right? Depending on what you're trying to do. Now, it also comes with this media player that you see right here. And this has a quad-core CPU, 1.9 gigahertz, and then it has an 850 megahertz GPU. Air mouse, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0, and it also has an audio connection. So this is going to allow you to stream content. So let's say you don't want to go with a phone situation, because you can connect this to your phone. You can connect this to, let's say, your Nintendo Switch. You can connect it to your Mac, your iPhone. You can connect it to PC, right? PlayStation, Xbox, right? Steam Deck. There's a lot of options here. But let's say, for example, you just want to watch movies. Well, you can use this guy right here. So this is kind of running like an Android operating system. And it's going to allow you to stream YouTube, and all those media streaming solutions that you like. It has air mouse, which means that you can actually use this as a mouse when you're moving the pointer around to select things. And like I said, it has Wi-Fi 6. So this gives you also like a great media experience where you don't have to really use your phone to do it. But the phone is absolutely optional for you to choose. Now, what we're going to do is, and this is going to be really hard because the solution itself is very difficult to see because of how it's designed, and I can't show you what my screen experience is going to be. But literally, it's like if you were to put your hand in front of you and you were to see about in this distance, and I'm going to put my arm out so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can keep all this stuff in frame. If I move back like this for a second, being able to see a 120-inch screen right here. Pretty crazy. And I've been actually using these not only in my home, but I've actually been on a couple business trips, and I've used them on the plane. So I've been connecting my laptop to these, and then just like typing away, doing my spreadsheets, doing PowerPoints, doing writing scripts for YouTube, everything on a virtual screen that no one else can see. Super cool. Let's take a closer look. Now, one of the things I wanted to highlight is that this is not intended to be a review because this is a very, very early unit. This is going to be representative of what you can expect, right? So, a couple things. They do provide you with several adapters, and I have all these adapters that are going to allow me to connect this to a PC, a Mac, an iPhone, and you can see I have an iPhone adapter here. So they give you a lot of adapters. They also give you this device right here, which you'll notice is for HDMI. So you have USB. This is what's going to be going to the glasses, and then this is kind of like going to your HDMI. You also have this media player, and again, you can see that it's pretty narrow. It's going to allow you to view content independent of having your phone. You could use your phone, you could use your iPad, right? You can use those devices as a way to view this, or you can use this. Really nice option. Almost looks like a power bank, but it's more than that because of all the controls that you have here. So that's an option. And then what you get is a really convenient case, and we'll bring this right here now, and you'll see the frames. We'll move all the stuff over to the side. What you have now is a case that has a couple things. You have a cable in here, right? So you can see an angle cable that you can use. You also then have a control or a little adapter piece that I must have put over to the side. Oh, here it is, over here. This is the actual little adjustment tool that you use to adjust for your vision and focus. We'll put that in there. And then what you have with that case are your AR glasses, and this is what they look like. They very much so look like if they were standard, well, a little bit more different or cooler than standard sunglasses. But you can see this is what they would look like here. They have speakers built in. Yeah, so they have some speakers built in. So I'll flip this over right here. So they have some speakers on the sides. They're going to give you an audio experience. You then also have headphone jack right here. That's something that you want to do. And then what you have also are some controls. I'm going to put it over here, and then you'll have some buttons right here. And they're going to adjust brightness, they're going to adjust the 3D, 2D type function, right? And really give you a great experience. Now over here, you'll notice that you have kind of like the standard glass, right? Bridge that you have here. And then you'll notice that you have your screens are behind there. I'm going to power this up so you can see what's going to happen here. So I'm going to plug it into this guy right here. And then we'll show you what it looks like so that you can at least get a sense of what I'm talking about. So far, every single person I've showed this to freak out, and they go like, this is amazing. They would have never thought that you would have this kind of experience on something like this. Keep in mind that this is not 4K, but even though it's not 4K, it has a great image. Now, let's see, I can see right there, you can see that there's an image. So you can see on the overhead that there's an image coming through. And you can see that the actual box itself is booting up, and now you can see how the screen is coming up. And there it is, right? So let's see if we can get that in a little bit focus. And what I'll do is I'll try to zoom in a little bit to see if by zooming in you can see it. Okay, so that's as close as I can get. And then let me see if I can get that in some form of focus. Yeah, there it is right there. So you can see. So you can see right there that there are two screens, right? And basically when you do the adjustment, these basically get in focus so that you can see what is in this image as one image. Let me show you what this looks like on. So I'm going to take this, flip it around like this, and then I put this on. And right now, if I go up a little bit, I can actually see myself looking at the monitor, right? I can see the camera focused on me. And if I tilt up just a little bit, when I look up, I actually see 120-inch image or screen. Where I can either, and in this case I'm looking at the screen right now, I can see Hulu, I can see Amazon Prime, I could see also YouTube, TikTok, right? All these things, NVIDIA GeForce type capabilities. I can see casting, so there's some casting options, and we're going to see what the application looks like. But literally, you have this 120-inch image. So we've talked about how you can use this for work. You can use this for if you're going to be doing, let's say, for example, watching movies, playing games, connecting it to your Steam Deck, connecting it to your Nintendo Switch. But think about this. If you're in a situation, let's say you're in a dorm setting, and you want to be able to have your own viewing experience, put on some headphones and have a 120-inch image, and you're in college, this is definitely the way to go. If you are even at home, many times I'm either working, researching, doing something, Nola goes to sleep, I don't want to have the TV on in the room, I'll put these on and I can stream, and I don't bother her. She's asleep, she doesn't see any light. I have a personal viewing experience combined with the audio that the actual eyeglasses have, or Bluetooth that I can put on, or wired, whichever one you want to do. So that's another situation. Again, literally, this is something you can use in any situation when it comes to media. So let's take a look at what the media player looks like and why, again, this is very, not so much newer technology, because we've reviewed technology like this before on the channel, but this is, for me, game-changing technology when it comes to media consumption in a variety of forms. Now, guys, again, this is a early unit, first release unit, and they have some things that they're working through, right? So a couple things I'll highlight about these. So I'm going to highlight the pros and then the things that I think are some cons. And there's only one so far that I have on this. First of all, I like the fact that this unit is a wireless mouse. It allows you connectivity to Xbox, PlayStation, a lot of other devices. You can stream content from this, which makes it great. And it also, I like the fact that basically it kind of gives you the ability to be independent of your phone, right? So that's the one thing. The glasses, I think that the glasses are superior to the glasses that I've seen on the market and the ones that I have with me that I've been testing for one specific reason. The dials, these dials that you have here, really make it, for someone like me who is nearsightedness and wears glasses, I can have a glass-free experience. Now, there's a lot of products in the market that you need to pay attention to, that they say that they support nearsightedness. But what they're saying is, you got to read the fine print, is that you have to buy prescription lenses that you would attach to the glasses in order to see. That doesn't work for me, right? I want to be able to take off my glasses and I want to be able to use these. Because they actually have the adjustment here, this to me is still a delight. There are several other brands out there that don't have that, right? That they require you to have some lenses that you have to get, prescription lenses, attached to the unit. So that is a major plus for these. The downfall of these, the one thing I don't like about these, is the fact that I have a dedicated cable. I wish this cable came off. I wish it was magnetic. I wish it was a USB-C based cable, right? One of the pros, though, that it does have is it does have an audio jack, right? And I don't really see many of them that have audio jacks. So I think that this is a very promising unit. I think that, you know, once I get a more representative final version, I'll have a stronger opinion of these. But so far, image quality is absolutely fantastic. I get that virtual screen. My experience with this unit, it's too early for me to tell you what it is because this is very early, and I did find some defects that I really want to give them a chance to address. And then, like I said, this adjustment is a game changer, especially for those of you who wear glasses like I do.